All right. Do
New
this.
York on D.
He scores 28.
Smart kicks to Oladipo.
Oladipo. Oh, he faded me.
Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Here's Smith. And that's collected by Longley.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Smart misses.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Stoudemire, the pass to Dalembert. Smith kicks to Anthony. Blocked. They recover. Just 5 to shoot. Dalembert dishes to Stoudemire. And at last, they get one to fall.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
The kick out to Oladipo. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Rejected by Anthony. Stoudemire setting the pick for Anthony. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And so here is New York. Stoudemire outside. Back to Calderon. All sorts of time. And again, it's New York.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Houston trails by 6. Smart passes to Longley. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries it from three-point range. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Smith. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Dalembert. Launches a 3. Cannot hit. And it's Houston the other way. And it's Stoudemire missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Smart. And Dalembert pulls it down. Dalembert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Smith. Here's Anthony. It's blocked.
No, Anthony. Not for you, Anthony.
Here's the break. Here's Oladipo. Another miss by Houston.
Popovich has maybe looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Pass to Smith. Now Dalembert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. It's good. This game is all even.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire.
Fire.
He feeds it to Smith. Anthony down low. And on Thompson. And it's Anthony again missing. Spates with it. Back to Oladipo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
And here's Smith. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dalembert. Amon Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Tim Hardaway Jr. has checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And 101 left to play in the first quarter.
Don't
And Prigioni kicks to Hardaway. Anthony against Jefferson. That one goes. Counted. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
Henry kicks to Carson. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now here is Hardaway.
No Hardaway. No, you know him, man. I'm looking at him,
27 seconds left to play here in the first. Shumpert dishes to Anthony. 5 to shoot.
No for him. I'm there.
Here's Hardaway.
What the?
And it's blocked.
Get out
Outside Jefferson.
Fire, though.
Here's Karasov. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Prigioni missing.
Yeah.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
So on the floor for Houston, we got Darius Miller, Tyler Zeller out there with Luigi Ditoma. Then it's Xavier Henry, and it's Karasov in at the 2. Houston leading by 3. Henry passes to Miller. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Henry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Here's Prigioni. New York moving the ball around. And that one's good. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Now, they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Here's Henry. It's good. He drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Samuel Gallagher is checked in for Jason Smith. Stoudemire comes in for Carmelo Anthony. J.R. Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Calderon in for Pablo Prigioni. And then for Houston, Spates comes in for Tyler Zeller. And Smart subbed in for Karasov. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to get the ball. Houston making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Miller. And Stauskas subbed in for Xavier Henry. Now here's Smart. He's started by Calderon. Here's Stauskas. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
So a little before he goes to the white mark.
Calderon up top. Spates against Stoudemire. Back to Calderon. Stoudemire left side. This is to Calderon. 5 to shoot.
Good D.
It's rebounded by Houston.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Smart. Cannot hit. So New York will take it the other way. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Calderon. Screen by Dallenberg. Up off the screen. Buckley's off the pick and hammers it home.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
New York calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Screen by Dallenberg.
So if you guys are
And
enjoying the
there's the
video,
feed to Calderon.
be sure to like,
He kicks to
favorite,
Stoudemire.
subscribe,
Back to
and share.
Calderon.
This is my first commentary.
Puts one up from 19. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Houston now.
I think it's
They're on a 13-4 run right now.
But maybe you are.
Spates inside. He's guarded by Calderon. No good from Spates. Here's Shumpert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Oladipo comes in for Stauskas. Houston leading by 8. Here's Smart. That's good. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now here's Shumpert. Dallenberg with the screen on Oladipo. Smith, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Checking out the game Victor Oladipo has had. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Jefferson's checked in for Houston. Antetokounmpo comes in for Smart. Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Got it, and the Houston lead's been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Dallenberg.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look for New York. Anthony comes in for Samuel Dallenberg. Hardaway is subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And a switch here also for Houston. Zeller's checked in. It's Anthony with the drive. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
That's good. The Houston leaders cut down to 8 and the bucket from Hardaway.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. The steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
Now here's Oladipo. 10 points for him.
I'd rather see him just pull straight up. He went for that leaner, and it seemed to be off balance a bit.
Outside Hardaway. Smith dishes to Stoudemire. Anthony nowhere around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Smith checked in for New York. Pablo Prigioni comes in for Jose Calderon.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And Prigioni kicks to Anthony. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm about to show.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
1 second left. I don't know if you like. I don't know if you guys like seeing that stuff. If you do, leave it in the comments or wherever
And
you
the
was
second
watching.
half about to start here in
It's
just a few
starting out.
moments.
I don't think I have any subscribers
Anthony's
yet.
been putting up the numbers. He has
Subscribe.
12 points and also a block shot.
Here's Calderon.
NBA.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got.
Right on me.
J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. Stoudemire out there with Dallenberg. And it's Calderon in at the point. Now here's Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Houston leading by 8.
Please stop.
Here's Thompson. Right through the knee for the layup.
Thought that was it.
Thompson's got it going.